Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and today we're going to talk about some of the big stock market news that happened over the last few days, meaning that some of these companies on this list have moved absolutely huge, and we're going through these companies and why they're moving so much. But before we get on to that, I just want to start off by saying a big massive thank you to you guys. We just hit 6,000 subscribers on the channel, which is absolutely amazing, and that all goes down to you guys, smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. When I started the YouTube channel back in 2017 on my old channel, I never thought I would get to 6,000 subscribers, at the time I had, probably 5 regular viewers. The sound sounded like I'd fallen down the toilet, or I was in another room to where the microphone was. The camera was something that looked like 2005 MSN webcam. And I think slowly but surely the quality on the videos has got a bit better. And and you guys, the amount of you guys that now watch my videos and give the support is absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. We have like 2,000, I think, active viewers really on the channel that watch every video. So thank you so much for that. It's a pleasure to make these videos and share some of my thoughts with you guys. Kind of crazy that this year, also there's a little bit of a payment I get from YouTube for it, which is absolutely amazing, I guess. Obviously nothing huge, but obviously I appreciate it, I look into some of these stocks, and I would do it anyway without YouTube, so it makes sense for me to basically share it to you guys for free. So thank you so much for you guys that have been following along for like the last few years as well. So yeah, kind of crazy, but yeah, 6,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. If you could smash the like button one more time, that would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, we'll get stuck into these companies that I own, every single one on this list, and we'll be taking a look. So if you do want to know when I'm buying and selling companies, there's a link to my Patreon in the description below. I always post when I'm buying these companies, when I'm selling these companies, as well as some exclusive content on there, like portfolio reviews. There's a lot of great stuff on there, but we'll get stuck into it. So first of all, I think it's only fair we start off with Flying Eagle Acquisition Corporation. Can't call it Flying Eagle anymore now because it has completed its merger. It has changed to Skillz, and the ticker symbol has changed. Now on the day, the merger was pretty chilled out, and then all of a sudden, bang, the stock goes up absolutely huge amounts. And yeah, it was a very great day. And I did say that in the short term, if it did get to $23, I might take my profit, but I'm still looking at this company and I'm looking at the valuation compared to something like for DraftKings, for example, and it's hard to compare Skillz to anyone else on the stock market because there's no other platform like it, so it's very hard to compare it. But I'm going with DraftKings, and realistically, like, the valuation isn't terrible compared to the DraftKings, so I'm still not selling out on this one. But yeah, it was a great day. I'm up quite a bit on the company myself. I think I'm up like 40%, and you guys know, only I think a month ago, maybe not even that. I think I bought it when I had coronavirus and I was off actually. But yeah, I call it the easiest SPAC stock to make money on, the most undervalued company. And here we go, if you guys did buy in that one, I'm sure you have some really nice gains on it. Number 2, Tattoo Chef, another great day. It is currently up in pre-market, and I think the big thing that happened with this one is that we had another big YouTuber come onto the scene and say they're buying this one. Obviously we had Meet Kevin the other day, and that pumped it up because obviously he has 1 million followers. And now it's Jeremy on Financial Education. Now I've known that Jeremy has been buying this stock for a good kind of 2 weeks now, but that was information I didn't want to put on the YouTube side of it. Obviously a bit private, isn't it? So the only place that I did put this is in the Discord group. So yeah, if you do want to join, like I say, the link is in the description. But yeah, I knew Jeremy was going to buy this company, and yeah, he has been buying it quite heavy. And obviously when someone like his caliber comes into this company and starts talking about on YouTube with, once again, 600,000 followers, obviously that's going to help because you having all them investors find out about this company. So yeah, another great day on the Tattooed Chef front, and yeah, the stock's on a great run, and with the amount of these big YouTubers that are coming in and talk about this company to another amount of investors, it's definitely only going to make it bigger and bigger. And the thing as well with someone like Jeremy coming in on Financial Education is that you got to think that there's a lot of YouTubers that then copy what he's buying and talk about the stocks that he's buying. So even though Jeremy talks about it, you've got to think of like the domino effect, that you're going to have like another 30 big YouTubers that are like near 100k subscribers. they're going to go on and talk about it now. So yeah, obviously that's a great move, and you can see that happening in the share price right now. Number 3, Boohoo. Great week for Boohoo. Very not talked about how good it is, but yeah, they had a meeting with MPs, talking about how they're going to improve the Leicester factory situation. Kind of said that they were a victim of their own success, kind of getting factories in that they weren't really vetting that well, and that's where the problems came from. Also said they're stepping away from a lot of Leicester factories that they're not happy with. Obviously, the Leicester factory situation is the biggest threat to Boohoo right now. And while they're still tied with that, that is probably the biggest concern right there. So when you start eliminating and saying you're moving away from your biggest risk to your stock and your company, obviously investors are going to appreciate that. And that's where we've seen the good run from. Obviously, like I said previously, I do see 300 before the end of the year, which obviously we've got to. I said 350 on the share price, or £3.50, is the one that I'm still not sure on. As the days go on, I'm a bit less confident. I said it was a 50-50 shot whether or not we get above £3.50 before the end of the year, but yeah, I mean, I'm probably more 30-70 now that, 30 that it will get there, 70 it won't get there, but nevertheless still a pretty good run and good news from Boohoo. Number 4, Turtle Beach. Now obviously this company's been on a crazy run. I'm up like 40% on this company right now, and yeah, when I bought it I was still 50-50 on it, because I was like, why is it so cheap? Like, it shouldn't be this cheap, but hey, I guess it was right that it shouldn't have been this cheap. And yeah, the gains on Turtle Beach have been amazing. Not any really amazing news that have come out of it, but one thing that I am going to say is that when you look at the amount of, if you go on Turtle Beach's website and you look at the products that they're selling, and especially the headsets that you would want to sell, all totally sold out, which ties in with this PS4 launch, the demand for the PS4. Yeah, as long as there's this demand for the PS4 out there, and you go on the website and you see Turtle Beach's, big headset sold out, then it's only a bonus, and the share price is moving in the right way. And I mean, realistically, Turtle Beach, there's still a lot of upside. I was on about this on the Patrons group and Discord the other day. Realistically, I do expect to make 100% return on this company, but I won't be surprised if it's more towards 150% return rate. So yeah, really good stuff coming out from there. Number 5, Revolve. Unbelievable run. Really good. I don't talk about it much on the channel. I just don't think it's a very popular stock. It's a stock that I own. I don't think I've talked about it since I bought it. And yeah, really great run for Revolve. I'm currently up quite a bit on this position as well. I think over 60%. And yeah, I mean, it had earnings that took it down. And there's not really any big news to talk about this one compared to the others as well. Like, it's just been on a really good run. And I thought that I'll just, mention it, because obviously it's crazy, and it's now getting to the point where I'm looking at Revolve and thinking, this could be one where I do think about selling. The only problem is I'm looking at Revolve and I'm like, what other opportunities are out there? Like, I don't really want to hold any more cash. That's the thing. Like, I'm quite happy with my cash pile. It's at like 30% right now. And I'm looking at Revolve and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's probably like getting near a fair valuation now. And I'm like, maybe there's somewhere else I can put this money. But I'm looking at the stock market and I'm literally looking at all the stocks. I'm like, 90% of these stocks are at fair value or overvalued, and it's really hard to find something that's worth putting it into, really. The only ones that really do stand out to me at the moment are like Huya and Gang. That's about it. So yeah, crazy. But yeah, great run for them. Number 6, I'm not going to talk about this too much because I'm going to make it a bit more of an in-depth video tomorrow on it. But Airtel Africa had a 20% drop this week, which was really interesting. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I think you might guess if a stock I really like drops 20%, what I did with it. But yeah, I mean, this came from someone selling a lot of shares, and yeah, I mean, there wasn't much else to it. There's been a few problems in Nigeria, but I don't know if that's spooked it, but it was quite funny. This sell came straight after the dividend day, which as well was a nice dividend as well. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about that one too much, but I thought I know some of you guys have been in the comments asking me like, what's happening with Airtel Africa, and I thought I'll just mention it now just to say like something did happen with it, and I did do something with this company. but I'm going to reveal a lot more of that tomorrow anyway. So yeah, I thought I'd talk about some of them companies, some amazing gains, and some big news as well. My portfolio is absolutely crazy right now. Don't know how it's going for you guys. I know from the people that I've heard of, some amazing gains, but yeah, I mean, Skillz, Tattoo Chef, Revolve, Turtle Beach, even Boohoo's doing okay at the moment. Hopefully we have a great 2021, but amazing. And yeah, that's all of the big news that happened, and thank you so much for 6k subscribers, guys. As always, smash the like button if you are new, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.